What is going on, people? Welcome back to another video on AJ5, and in today's video guys we do have another update on Ckb Nervos network, which has once again pumped up over 40%, currently trading at 0.01469 cents. So as you guys can see, the crypto has been pumping quite a bit for most of February with little dips in between, but overall it is up, and we're going to be going through what is next for Nervos network. Is it going to pump up to essentially 2 cents over the coming days, weeks, and what is my prediction on this crypto for the next couple of hours, days, weeks, months, and overall in 2024? How high and how low can it go? Is it a crypto worth investing into? And covering both buyers and sellers point of view, looking at, is now the time to buy it, is it time to sell it, or is it simply time to be holding on to it? So we are going to cover both buyers and sellers point of view as well. But before I get into all of that stuff guys, if you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, make sure to go down and smash that subscribe button, as well as like the video, as I am trying to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And if you guys can help me hit that target, I will be doing a cryptocurrency giveaway, which you guys can join by simply subscribing to the channel, and for a bonus entry, following me on Instagram. Link to that will be in the description box down below. So we are currently looking at the candlestick pattern chart with the Fibonacci scale, which I will be using later on in the video to do some technical analysis. But for now, I'm just going to hide this, and I'm going to bring up the usual MACD indicator to do some price prediction, as I'm pretty sure that's what most of you guys are here for. So we are looking at the daily chart, and at the top here we've got the purple line running across the chart, which is the SMA indicator, giving us the average value of Ckb, which is here in purple at just below 1 cent. However, the crypto is trading at a much higher value here in red, meaning it is performing very well and much better than expected. So let's zoom in into the 30-minute chart for the short-term traders, and then I'll move on to the hourly, daily and weekly chart for the long-term investors like myself. But before I do that guys, just a little disclaimer. As usual, this is no financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Anything I say is from my own prediction and my take on this crypto, and any gains or losses you guys make, I will not be responsible for. So zooming into, again, before I do that guys, as you guys can see, we are currently looking at the daily chart, 42% up, over the week 35%, and over the month a massive 370% up guys over the last month. Major pump here earlier on in February, as you guys can see, took a little dip and right now pumping again. So we will be going through what is next for Ckb. So zooming into the 30-minute chart here, we do have the blue and the orange line looking quite bullish, heading towards the positive direction. The orange line is looking quite steep, meaning it's not as realistic as it seems, and the blue line was looking quite steep, but it has come to quite of a straight line, but it's still slanting towards the positive direction, meaning an overall minimal increase in value is expected from Nervos network over the next 12 to 14 hours. So towards the end of the day today, early hours of tomorrow, the crypto should be essentially heading over 0.016 cents in value is what I'm expecting. Nothing too crazy in between that time. I'm also expecting the crypto to be hitting red candles as well, so it's going to be quite volatile, ups and downs, but what matters is the overall outcome, and at this point it does seem to be more on the positive side. Moving on to the hourly chart, over the next couple of days, what can we expect? So essentially over the next 7 to 8 days, meaning by the end of next week, we do have the blue and the orange line looking quite bullish, once again looking very positive, but they are looking quite steep as well, so it's not as realistic as it seems once again. But over the next 7 to 8 days, I'm expecting an overall minimal increase in value from Ckb. But in between that time, it is likely to go through a little bit of a price correction, just like what's happened earlier on this week. It pumped up in value last week, took a little bit of a dip down, and right now pumping again. So I am also expecting red candles by mid next week as well, dropping down to around the 1 cent target, and then pumping back up to over 0.017 to 0.018 cents. Somewhere around that price range is where I'm expecting Nervos network to be trading at over the coming week. So even though it is an overall increase in value, there is likely to be a little bit of a dip in between, so make sure your risk management is on point depending on if you're a short-term or long-term investor. Moving on to the daily chart, next couple of weeks, what can we see here? So over the next 6 to 8 weeks, meaning mid to late April 2024 guys, I'm expecting Ckb to be going for an overall increase in value. However, I'm also expecting, just like I mentioned earlier on in the video, an overall price correction in between that time, as it's pumped up quite a bit, as I showed you guys earlier, over nearly 400%, guys, which is quite huge, especially within a space of about a month, which is quite a lot. So a price correction is indeed expected. Having some issues with the network, keeps loading, but yeah, over the next 6 to 8 weeks, yes, I'm expecting it to head past the 2 cents target. A lot of you guys have been asking, when is CKB likely to hit the 2 cents target? And I'm expecting it to be hit by April, May is when I'm expecting CKB to be heading over the 2 cents target. To some of you guys, it may be too soon, or some of you guys, it may be too late, because you guys are expecting it to hit 2 cents over the coming days, or potentially over the next week or two. But as I mentioned, you have to bear in mind the price correction and red candles in between as well. Just because it's pumping, it does not mean that it's going to be consistently hitting green candles and be on the positive side. So yeah, this is my take and my prediction on CKB, guys. And also, as you guys can see, the trading volume has gone up by over 600% in the last 24 hours, making it $187 million in trading, which is a huge increase in trading, guys. Reason for that is it is the top gainer in the last 24 hours, or the second top gainer in the last 24 hours according to Binance. So it is getting a lot of attention and a lot of hype from both buyers and sellers point of view. So the trading volume keeps increasing. If we compare it to about a month ago, the trading volume was literally $1.5 million, and right now is pumped all the way up to 187 million. So that's how much traction it has gained in the crypto market, and that's how much more people are trading the crypto right now. So yeah, this is my take and my prediction on CKB, guys. Can Nervos network potentially hit 5 cents by the end of the year? It is possible, and depending on how the Bitcoin halving goes, you know, how it affects the crypto market, then yes, it should be able to hit the 5 cents target towards the end of Q3 or Q4 of 2024 is when I'm expecting CKB to be hitting the 5 cents target. But again, let me know in the comment section down below, how high are you guys expecting this crypto to go in 2024, as I'm very intrigued to see how many of you guys are bullish and how many of you guys are bearish on this crypto. And on that note, I'm going to end the video here, guys. I just want to say a massive thank you to every single one of you who have been subscribing, liking, commenting, and just supporting the channel in any way or form, and especially all the subscribers out there. Thank you guys so much, as it helps me out a lot and means a lot to me, as I am trying to hit 100k by the end of the year. And at the end of the day, guys, it is free to subscribe, so why don't you go down and smash that subscribe button and like the video, and I'll catch all of you guys in my next crypto update, which should hopefully be later on today or tomorrow. Until then, take care and peace.